Cornerstone was started about 20 to 23 years ago, but God began to talk to him about the opposite end of that spectrum and the intention on the younger end, and that's to capture them early. So Cornerstone was founded on that premise, targeting primarily students in the urban areas with just a few grades, and each year we would add on another grade, pre-K up through 8th grade. Currently, we recently became an IB school. We were authorized in June, but it has a leg to it where the kids are focusing on learner profiles, and those are things like being a communicator, being a risk taker, being an inquirer, being open-minded, being caring, being knowledgeable. Not only that, there are several attitudes that they focus on, or that we focus on in the program itself, and that's teaching kids to be confident, to be respectful, independent, be creative, have empathy, be curious, be respectful, be confident, those things as well. So all of those attitudes and those attributes are intertwined in their daily lessons.
So the kids that attend Cornerstone, are they primarily from this Woodlawn?
So pretty much they're dispersed throughout the city. Like I say, this is a Christian-based school. They have to behave well. We don't have any major discipline problems. Ours are pretty much not just getting the academics, but they are getting the character, and so we treat them equally important. We are 98, 99% African American. We do have a few Caucasians.
Right now we're doing lots at WOODLAWN High School. We teach academic courses, we help with athletics, we do pizza parties, we do whatever they're doing, we get involved in any way we can. When we got the Dream Center, we came and we met the high school. We knew we wanted to work in the schools, and so we developed a partnership with them. The first things we did was we redid their lawn, and we had 400 volunteers, and we redid the front lawn and then painted a lot in high school. And then it just evolved. Whatever they need, we help with. At the athletics, we actually coached the boys' softball team, baseball, for about 4 or 5 years. They coached, they provided uniforms, they took the kids out for dinner, they had some of them live in their homes, they brought them to church and Bible study, and so with academics we're trying to do character development, but we're also doing academic courses. We're teaching how to become an electrician, probably 99% maybe 30 in a class. Graphic design room, and they have, one of our girls is helping over there, and she said the amount of equipment is just better than most schools.
Kind of a really troubled area. Is that really overseen in the high school too, or is it not really as evident?
It's evident.
It's evident?
It's evident.
How so?
With fights in the halls and people steal. If you lay your cell phone down, it's gone.
At the present time, I have 20 kindergarten students with no aid. I have a child who is autistic and mildly CP. I have several children who on the Dibbles test scored in the intensive area, which means they have a lot of ground to cover in order for them to become benchmark students. So I think that the smaller ratio, of course, in the last few years the caps have been taken off, and we have no caps anymore on class size and teacher-pupil ratio. But I do think that at the lower elementary and elementary level that this is a huge thing. Being able to give those children more one-on-one or more small group time is going to definitely increase their confidence. It's going to be able to raise those test scores and make them more successful, which will in turn hopefully keep them in school and help them to reach that graduation. At kindergarten, first, second grade level, we're 18 to 1.